and the strength to stand tall even in difficult times. Confidence empowers us to chase our dreams fearlessly. Self beliefs help us to overcome doubts and setbacks. True confidence comes from within, not from external validation. Today's session will give us both practical and emotional tools to strengthen our inner confidence and live with self-assurance. SEMS Welfare Foundation, a registered non-profit organization, is dedicated to making a positive social impact across various sectors. We focus on education, particularly skill development and entrepreneurship. Through our initiative DG Saksham, we have created training program in IT, finance, retail, and entrepreneurship, impacting over 6,000 individuals. We are currently upscaling inmates in Haryana jails and collaborating with universities and colleges. We have also partnered with banks to place over 1,500 candidates in job. This session is collaboratively organized by SAMS Web Solutions, a dynamic and innovative enterprise dedicated to transforming the way business and individual achieve their goals across staffing, skilling, advisor services, and admission services. At SEM Web Solution, we don't just deliver services, we create pathways to success. We are truly honored to welcome Col M M Nehru, our different speaker for today's session. With his remarkable journey of disciplined leadership, he has guided countless individuals to unlock their inner strength and confidence. His experience brings a unique blend of practical wisdom and emotional understanding. Today, he will share with us valuable tools and insight on how to become truly self-assured. Over to you, sir.
Thanks a lot, Kritika, for the warm welcome. Good morning, all of you. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Welcome. Firstly, thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity to speak to you people on this important subject of self-confidence. Fine. Next. Having low self-confidence is an issue with a lot of people, and they want to know as to how this can be increased. A very large percentage of those having issues of low confidence, particularly those past their 20s, give up trying to improve this facet of their personality because they get convinced that nothing really can be done about it. If I use a terminology from the world of computers, they feel that it is the hardware they were born with, and God or nature has made it their default permanent setting and they have to live with it. This belief is wrong. We can all improve our self confidence. There is, however, no shortcut. It is a gradual process, and let us all today resolve to improve ourselves. More than 90% of the attendees would treat this talk come discussion as mere information, as what we do most of the time. It will have zero impact on their lives. I would request all of you open your minds and learn. Learning implies that the time we spend together will alter our future lives for the better. Please feel free to interrupt me at any time in case you need a clarification. It would be most welcome. I am a personality developer and have been guiding people to become more effective in their lives. I have learned that in building our personality, we should not seek to understand or develop facets of it in isolation, but in a holistic manner. Before I talk about self confidence, I would like all of us to grasp and build three related concepts of psychology which are vital to becoming self assured. Motivation. Unsatisfied needs provide the motivation for action. When we get up in the morning and have some goal to be accomplished in the day, then it energizes our action. Psychologist Viktor Frankl taught us that a person must have a purpose to live. Without it, it is difficult to remain alive. Recently, a gym friend of mine passed away. He was an Arjun awardee and a Dronacharya awardee. He was just 2 years my senior. His children were in the US. He had lost his wife to cancer, and his second marriage was not very pleasant. He could not perceive a purpose to live. Motivation is an internal thing. It is essential to propel us through life. This gentleman, I just lost this friend about a week or 10 days back. And I was meeting him daily and I was seeing him living his life with a lack of purpose. Fine. At 65, that's my age, my parents have left me. So is the case with most of my National Defense Academy course mates. As a lieutenant, one of my course mates had a car accident in 1984 in which he was paralyzed and even lost his speech. This gentleman is still around. His father took care of him and still does so at the age of 91. Each day when he sleeps, he knows that his son needs him. He has a purpose to fulfill each day. We need this kind of motivation to accomplish things in life. Any queries on this aspect of motivation? Anybody would like to discuss anything? Particularly the faculty, those who are involved with teaching people. I'll be talking absolutely practical stuff. Anything on Viktor Frankl, implications of motivation? Anybody? So I move on. Okay, fine. Next, we talk about attribution theory. When we attribute the good or bad or whatever to ourselves, then we have an internal locus of control. When we attribute our present poor state to poor education, upbringing, work culture, and like in the present case, my namesake Jawaharlal Nehru, then we are unlikely to progress. We must hold ourselves responsible for our lives. This is important. Yeah, next. Assertiveness. We must be assertive in our lives and not be run over by people. Assertiveness is not being impolite or dominating, as is commonly misunderstood. It just means being fair to others and demanding fairness to ourselves. Being able to say no unhesitatingly to your father, husband, or boss are essential to being assertive. Anyone, any queries in these concepts of attribution theory and assertiveness? Okay, fine, I'll move on. Understanding self confidence. Self confidence is the trust and belief in your abilities, skills, and judgments, enabling you to face challenges and pursue goals effectively. It can be understood as comprising of two facets of our personality. The first facet is self efficacy. This means that we see ourselves capable of mastering skills and achieving goals in a specific field. We believe that if we learn and work hard in a field, we will succeed. This type of confidence leads people to accept difficult challenges and persist in the face of setbacks. A child who likes math can easily solve his math problem and will accept challenge of solving math problems of greater difficulty. He may not succeed immediately, but is likely to succeed ultimately because of his self-belief. Self-esteem. This is the second facet of self-confidence. It implies a more general sense that we can cope with what is going on in our lives. We consider ourselves competent at what we do and have a sense that we can do things if we focus upon them. Examples. Farhan Akhtar had the belief that he could play the role of Milkha Singh in the famous movie. He believed that he could look and act like Milkha Singh. He did a great job. The most important part was his self confidence in his ability to deliver the play the part. Yeah. Is it possible to enhance self confidence? Popular belief is that it is possible to enhance self confidence by external affirmations and positive thinking. There is some truth in this. It is most important to increase self confidence by setting and achieving goals, thereby building competence. Without this underlying competence, we do not enhance self confidence but build shallow overconfidence, which brings letdowns and failures in life. There is no shortcut or quick fix solution. The good news is that increasing self confidence is genuinely achievable. It requires focus and determination. It also needs motivation, taking responsibility for building it, as well as developing assertiveness, the things I spoke about. Another good part is that the things you will do to enhance self confidence will also build success. After all, your confidence will come from real solid achievements. Increasing self confidence. Introspect to assess your strengths and weaknesses as on date. Make a note of your strengths. Think about them every day. Positive thinking. Our mind often has vivid memories of failures and successes. Failures could be like you fell down as a child and others laughed. You embarrassed yourself by some stupid behavior. You became blank when faced with a crowd. You became speechless when your teacher or boss asked something you knew. Successes could be like you recited a poem in class as a child. You solved a problem on blackboard in class. At home, you solved a problem for your parents when they were stuck. You hit the balloon with the air gun at a fair. Positive thinking. Positive thinking is to think more often about the successes than the failures. If you are facing an opponent you have lost to 9 times out of 10, think only about when you won before facing him again. This confidence will increase your chances of success. Enhancing self confidence. Wherever you are in life and whatever you may be doing, please do the following: set small, achievable goals and accomplish them with determination and focus. Gradually increase the level of your goals. That means the degree of difficulty. Celebrate your successes and keep remembering the small successes. As you increase in self confidence, try to place yourself in situations in which you had failed earlier and visualize yourself succeeding in your mind, and then go ahead and do it. Increase self confidence on a strong foundation of consistent hard work and successes. I'll give you two stories or three stories. Some of you who are around my age or a little younger would have heard of one American player named Jim Courier of tennis. Has anyone heard of him? Kindly raise your hand if anybody has heard. Okay, no, nobody seems to have heard. Okay, fine. So fine. Jim Courier, when he was playing college level tennis, his college coach called him and he said, you are very hardworking, you are very athletic, you're very disciplined, but you don't have the talent. And because you lack the talent, I advise you to give up tennis and pursue some other thing, do some athletic event or something, because you will probably not make it at any good level. That is at the college level. Courier said to himself that the ability to work hard is a talent that I have, and this talent is also very significant, which my coach does not realize. And I have no reason to give up. I'll keep working harder than all others. And in due course, Jim Courier, if I remember correctly, was the number one player in the world for about 3 years. Fine. So this is one story of confidence, belief in hard work, and ability. I had a student from Kolkata who joined me. And the day he joined me, I interviewed him and I told him that two things about you are okay. One is that socially you are okay. You don't get into any problems and all that, into fights and all, and you're a decent family member. And your motivation is okay. You seem to be having some determination to do things. But otherwise, everything, right from your reasoning ability, practical intelligence, your academic understanding, physical fitness, getting along with group, group discussion, various things which are involved, all these things are not up to the mark. And I advise you that before 6 months, you should not even think of going for SSB, because it will take around that much of time. Now, this boy went for SSB in about 4.5 months' time without telling me. And then he phoned me from the SSB and he said, "Sir, please pardon me. I did not inform you, but I went to attend SSB, though you had advised me not to do so. So I was hesitant in speaking to you or telling you this, but I did go." So I was honored. I said, "Why did you go? In the first stage only you would have got screened out." He said, "No, sir, I did not get screened out. I was screened." So I said, "Good." I said, "In your written tests of psychology, you have situation reaction tests and all you have to write. So maybe you would have done not more than 30 out of 60." He said, "No, sir, I did over 50." I said, "Very good." I said, "Then in the group tasks and all that, if you have individual obstacles, maximum you would have done 5, 6 out of 10." He said, "Sir, I did all." So I became quite curious. He was surprising me. So I asked him, "What was your final result?" He said, "I got recommended." Then we have a group culture among our students. So I spoke to his group members. This person, his mother was working as a maid at some places to earn money. It was very difficult for them to make ends meet. And he was the eldest son. He had two younger siblings. He had a lot of sense of responsibility and desire to raise the standards of his family, set an example for his younger sibling. The motivation was stronger than I had perceived. So, what I had thought he may accomplish in a matter of 6 months, he had done it in 4.5 months, plus of what I had expected. So, he had the self belief, just like Courier, that hard work, sincerity can get me success. And he got success. I'll give you an example of Virender Sehwag. I'm very sure all of you would have heard of him at least, because cricket is the religion for India. At one stage, Sehwag was playing a test match in England and he scored a triple century, and he got to the triple century by scoring a six. No four, no one or two runs. Six. छक्का मार के ट्रिपल सेंचुरी पूरा किया. Now, I will not say whether this was confidence or it was bravado. I will seek your views as to what you think about it. Close the because till now we have not had any discussion at all. It has been a monologue, which is something I'm not very much used to. Yeah, डॉक्टर भुवनेश्वरी मैडम, काइंडली व्हाट आर योर व्यूज? ये सहवाग साहब जो ट्रिपल सेंचुरी मारी, छक्का मार के मारी, ये सही काम, कॉन्फिडेंस का काम था कि ब्रेवेडो था? डॉक्टर भुवनेश्वरी, एम आई ऑडिबल टू यू? Fine, let me not be good. Anybody would like to say anything on this?
I think it was that's a confidence.
हाँ,
Sir, it
कॉन्फिडेंस
was
था.
confidence. I will it was
ओके फाइन. कितने जगह बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, आपने मुझे बुलाया और मेरे को बात करने का मौका दिया.
सर क्वेश्चन तो कोई नहीं है, बट हाँ मेरी एक स्टोरी है,
हाँ
वो मैं शेयर करूं. सो
हाँ करिए.
एक्चुअली क्या होता है कि अगर मैं पहले ही बहुत ज्यादा एक्साइटेड हो जाती हूँ किसी, जैसे मैं स्पीच दूंगी स्कूल में, मतलब कहीं भी, सो मैं एक्साइटेड हो जाती हूँ बहुत ज्यादा, और फिर वो स्पीच में सब बिगड़ जाता है. आई थिंक कॉन्फिडेंस बहुत लो हो जाता है. अभी भी मैं थोड़ा लो कॉन्फिडेंस फील कर रही हूँ, सो दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव नथिंग टू से.
आप एटलीस्ट इतना कॉन्फिडेंट तो फील कर रही हैं कि आप बोल रही हैं और मुझसे सवाल पूछ रही हैं, और तो किसी ने पूछा ही नहीं और तो चुप ही बैठे हैं सब. गुड. देखो कृतिका, क्या है, यू हैव taken the initiative, you have the desire to improve. That means you are having the motivation. That's the first and foremost thing which I talked about. एग्जाम्पल मैंने दिया ना, वो 91-year-old अभी भी अपने बेटे का इलाज कराने के लिए ले जाते हैं उसको अभी भी, बिकॉज एवरी डे ही फील्स कि उनकी जिम्मेवारी है. कि हम लोगों के तो पेरेंट्स बचे ही नहीं, उसका पेरेंट जो पैरालाइज है उसके पेरेंट फादर बचे हुए हैं अभी भी, तो उनके पास डिजायर है. डिजायर होना बहुत है. ठीक. तो आपके पास डिजायर है इंप्रूव करने के लिए की, तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट, इसको कम मत होने दीजिए. और आप जो है परफॉर्म आपने किया है ऑडियंस को फेस करके, पर आप उतने सक्सेसफुल नहीं रहे जितना आपको अपने से उम्मीद थी, एक्सपेक्टेशंस पे नहीं आया ना उतना। तो
Yes,
कोई
sir.
बात नहीं, आपने ट्राई तो किया, तो अच्छी बात है। हल्के हल्के ही इंप्रूवमेंट होगा, मैंने बताया झटके से कुछ नहीं हो जाता है। कीप ट्राइंग, थिंक बैक कि क्या इश्यूज रहे थे, एंड नेक्स्ट टाइम things will improve somewhat, and in this gradual manner improvement will keep taking place. A person who doesn't try only, who doesn't come up only on the stage, उससे तो आप बहुत better है ना।
Yes, sir.
So that is what it is, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, on the behalf of the organization committee, I would like to sincerely thank Col M M Nehru sir for his inspiring and insightful session on the confidence code, building self-belief from within. Key takeaways like confidence is built step by step through practice and persistence. Self beliefs help us rise above fear and doubt, and true confidence combines both practical skills and emotional strength.